Hello and happy Feral Monday. It's Feral Monday. So the shape of this is inspired by this fantastic artist right here. I'm going to tag her. I thought it'd be fun that we could do this together. Now I'm going to say this. Y'all aren't going to believe me. This here, it's not as I don't want to say difficult, but it's not as intimidating. It's not as intimidating as you think, especially if you use a white base. I'm going to walk you through it. This is so cool. She's amazing. Go follow her. But let's do this. So later, I'm going to finish this with just a little bit of black, but I'm not there yet. All we got to do right now is lay down a base. Let's get a clear base. This is going to help us later because we are going to use micellar water to clean up. I'm actually not finished, like I said, but I was to a stopping point. Listen, I don't know where a clean C31 is, so I'm just going to even this out with I'll just tap it in with this clean E28. I should be using a C31, but it's been a while filming weekend of magical wonders. Don't forget, I'm heading to Milan on Wednesday. I think I saw that this shadow here, this particular shade, is back in stock on Amazon. These are on Amazon. We're gonna grab this on our E29, which is the brush that I call the Inner Rush brush. And we're just going to cover our entire lid with this delicious, beautiful shade. You pair this with a warm crease and it's absolutely magical. I'm definitely taking this shade with me to Milan. And now I'm just gonna do some soft circular motions just towards the top. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect because we are going to come back later. You'll see, and I'm going to clean up with micellar water, but we do want a really nice little wash of color. I love this color. Now this shade has more of a flip than the other shade we just put on. I want a little bit more of that. Think Euphoria vibes. And I'm just going to pick that up on the same brush, but I only put this in the center just for a ghostly feel because that's where I didn't clean. So I just want it right there. Perfect. So now we're going to need a white eyeshadow base. I'm going to grab this one from Gerard Cosmetics. Goodness, Gene is going through it. Monday has been really hard on him. I'm kidding. So this is actually going to look a little scary, but this is actually so easy. And you're thinking, oh, Rose, I could never freehand like that. You do not even have to worry about it. Look at this, look, okay? And without any micellar water at first, we're gonna grab our C30 and all we have to do, if we don't like it, just kind of push it away. It's easy. Look at this, look, boom. Just kind of clean it up a little bit. Don't like the way that's going? It's a white base. It's a lot easier to control than black base or really any other color base. Now I am doing this in really small little sections, but again, super easy to control. Then we're gonna do this. I'm gonna have to shut my eye and do this. I know a lot of y'all can't shut one eye at a time, but if not, you can always just work in sections or even tilt your head back. That really helps. And then what else did I do? Oh yeah, I did this situation over here. I'm picking up more white base. And then we'll start here as a U. And if you're still thinking, I can't do this, just wait till the micellar water comes in. Micellar water changes everything. Now we just want to go back over this just a little bit more with the same white base, just to make sure that it's really nice and even. And it's pretty thick. And the reason why is because we're going to layer a shadow on top of this. This is a really good learning experience too. Even if you don't want to do something this intricate, you're going to see that the white base is what makes that neon really, really pop. But we're not there yet. But that's one of the reasons we started with this white base. We want to make sure it's really nice and pigmented there. The white. Now I'm going to talk you through this because this is actually pretty important. So I have my jelly micellar water. I have some on my hand. I just did it, but then I need to teach it to you because this is such a good technique that makes everything not scary ever again. And that's micellar water on this. I'm telling y'all, I know it's my brush. It is perfect for this. It's perfect for any kind of precision. and you're going to be a pro after this. So you're going to see the smallest amount of micellar water, and this one's from Garnier, and this is their jelly micellar water. I love it because it doesn't run. But you see what I just picked up? That's still a little bit too much. We could have a little bit of a mess. So I'm going to pinch this brush. That is the perfect amount. I know this seems just silly, doesn't matter. Let's go, let's get the neon on. No, this makes such a difference how much is in this brush. So now we're going to start to clean this up. You're going to see my skin peek through. That's going to be just fine. This is a very artistic look. We got a little bit of shading to do, but now I'm really going to, I was saying, you're going to start to see the skin peek through. That's going to be fun. That's what we want. But look at the precision already. It looks completely different. We do want to make sure that we don't take off too much of the white. We want to take the sides of the white off. Picking up a little bit more micellar water. Doing the same thing, pinching it, just kind of make sure that it's really even through that brush. That way we don't have any issues. There we go. Gotta get Sheila. Don't forget, we have Sheila now as a whole party. We're just having the time of our lives. Ooh, look at that. Okay, we're getting to the fun part, although I think we're already there. I love makeup so much. It's the time of my life here. It honestly makes me smile. I get so excited to come up here today to do this. And then we'll clean up here. Just like we would our eyeliner. Just like we do over here, it's kind of the same exact situation. Now, I'm gonna finish this over here in the mirror. I'm doing this into my phone. I don't recommend that. I recommend you get a mirror. Don't try to do it into your phone. But all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna clean up, and I'm gonna clean up in here as well. But I'm gonna go do it into the mirror. Oh goodness, okay. See what I'm talking about? See how it's nice and clean? Now let's go back over with the tiniest amount of base. We wanna make sure this is extra tacky because we're getting to our neon. Oh no. He's at my door, I hear him. He's going to make me film or do something. What do you want? He wants, what do you want? He was just coming in to tell me he was eating breakfast. And we always eat our lunches or breakfast or whatever together. But this time I'm gonna have to miss it. I am in the middle of painting. But yeah, that's a fun fact about us. We always eat dinner together, or whatever meal we're eating, we 99% of the time eat it together. Now get that E27. We're gonna pick up these two shades. Love this palette. This is from Bake Up. It's the Neons palette. We're gonna go back and forth into these two colors, and we're just gonna start to pack that on top of the white. Now I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna talk to y'all again about how this white base is gonna make these neons pop even more. The lighter the base, the truer the color. I say it all the time, y'all are probably sick of it. Maybe if I make it into a song. Isn't that fun? And then all we gotta do is the shading. So we're really almost out of the woods here. Y'all are still like, what are you doing? And I'm just gonna tell y'all I'm having fun. This makes my makeup arts sing. Ooh, pack that on. So much fun. Now I'm gonna take a little bit of this Half Magic liquid shadow. This shade is called Frogolina. I feel like I had a lighter colored one than this one, but that's okay. That's it right there. That's Frogolina. These are also from Half Magic. I was going to use those, but I went with something else. So I'm just evening this out on the brush, and then we're just going to go around and shade. But I need to do this into the mirror. I'm going to go under here. And don't be afraid, because we still have to do, we still have our micellar water to clean up all of our mishaps. Now, we're gonna take Sheila. I'm gonna link Sheila because I just think this is hysterical. Plus, you know, I thought about it. I thought about doing actual, you know, normal merch, like a sweatshirt or something, but we're not gonna use that every day. And I was like, we want something that we're gonna use every day. And that's this. It's Sheila, the makeup towel. There she is. Only me. So we wipe that off. This is the same brush that we use for the neon. And I just want to soften the dark green before it sets. Soften that up a little bit. And then we're going to shade with some dark blue. It's the shading that really brings everything together. But I do want to soften this. So now I'm taking this brush right here that's coming soon, and we're going to switch to the primaries from Bake Up. And I just took this blue and we're just going to go even closer to the green, to the neon, I should say. So we want the darkest part to be touching the neon, and we want it to transition into the lighter. So we have the darkest part touching it. See that, how that's touching it, and then it transitions to that lighter green. I'm just putting this really close. See how we're touching the neon there? And that's what's gonna make it pop. And this little bad boy right here is coming very soon. Oh my goodness. Fun. Now I'm gonna take just a tiny amount of black eyeshadow on an E26. And that is gonna go right in here. Think of it in the deepest parts. Now we're gonna do a winged liner. This looks so fun. And then I got wild and I wanted a little bit more depth, so I added a little bit of the Valentino liner right up close to the neon, but definitely do this into a mirror. So I don't want to do lashes with this look. I just feel like it would cover everything up, but I am going to apply some mascara. I just grabbed this one from Ilia. It's nice and thickening, but I am going to do my little lash trick. We gotta wait for this to get tacky, and I have a reel on it if you want to go see the full tutorial. But let's just put this on. I'm just gonna do concealer. I feel like the eyes with the star here. I'm gonna go pretty light with everything else. Everything I have is just absolutely going through it. They're snoring today. I've actually just been wearing this as foundation. I love it. It's the perfect shade. Start to work this in with our C42 foundation brush. I want to take a nap. Doug and Jean are both snoring. I feel like Doug is just as loud today. They're both a mess. I'm gonna put a little extra here around my nose where I have a little bit of redness. I have so much to do before we leave on Wednesday. I'm trying to get everything in order so I can do a tutorial tomorrow. Wednesday I'll be traveling all day, so I can't. But I'll be doing tutorials while I'm there in Milan. But I'm trying to get things ready. So much to do, so little time. Now, before we get our concealer set, in case we have a mishap, I'm taking my Valentino liner. And I'm just kind of creating, see that different shape there? Very rounded. There we go. Now we're going back in with more white base. I'm still doing this before we set that concealer. These looks are just about knowing when to add things in the process, and they're really and truly all about just knowing how to control it and clean it up. That's all this is. It's about control and cleanup, much like life. Now we're taking the same shade on the same E26. I just mixed these two, just like we did earlier, and we're just gonna build that up. That's the party I want to go to right there. Isn't this fun? And now we're going to set pointiest puff around. I'm gonna go ahead and set the center of my face, and I'm using my One Size Ultra Pink powder to do so. I'm gonna connect the liner, but I'm leaving this space, okay? We're gonna leave that. I really don't know what we're doing. We're just having fun. Now we're gonna go back into, I don't think I showed this because I'm filming a TikTok. In case I did, I'm sorry for repeating myself, but I did put a little bit of clear base here. That one we started with, the milk one that I always use. Then we're back into the Kiko. And again, this is just a really fun look. So I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna put it right there. Just push it into that base. And then once I get down here, I'm just gonna start to diffuse it. And I wanna put on some cool highlighter today. But this is pretty transparent, so I'm able to get away with it down here. It's not just straight up a blue under eye, because it has quite a bit of white in it. Listen, I don't have a C40 clean, so I'm just gonna grab a C41. I kind of want to apply this more as blush anyways. I'm using my M36 bronzer. So this is gonna work out for me. I thought it'd be fun to skip blush, but I like how much red this does have in it. Just to give a little bit of life back to the face. I'm not even gonna worry about taking it this way. Let's just put it here. So I have on this, I'll put a little bit more on. This is the Patrick Ta lip cream and the shade is Shy. It's been my favorite. I love it. It's such a pretty shade. And then of course my Sephora collection Dressed to the 90s lip liner to kind of cool down the edges and contour. This eye looks like a filter. Listen, I want to put this on. So this is not going to be eye safe. The glitter chunks are just too big. And I'm really careful about that, about what I put near my eye because of y'all. If it was up to me, yes, this would go on my eye, but I just want to be thoughtful. But this is fun. So let's just put it here because I feel like this is the kind of look that deserves this level of spice. Flake it off. This is supposed to glow in the dark. So I just tested it. It doesn't glow in the dark on my face. This stuff, it's supposed to. But it does glow in the dark in this, in the pot. So, boo, but also sparkly and fun. All right, we are Feral Monday. This was fun. It's really all about cleanup. I remember I used to see these looks and I used to think, there's no way. There's no way. And I've done a few of these looks and I have a little bit of practice, but really and truly, the main component is just knowing how to use micellar water to your advantage because these looks are 90% cleanup. It's just about knowing how to control it. Now I'm going to go film some more stuff. Like I said, I have so much to do before I go, but I'm so excited and I will take y'all with me. But I do a little bit different. When I take y'all with me, I don't show the things that might make you think, why not me? We talk about that a lot. But we'll definitely be doing some makeup and we're gonna go to the Kiko Milano store while we're there. I'm so excited. And what else are we gonna do? Definitely we'll do a makeup tutorial for sure. I'm excited. All right, I love you. In case nobody has told you today, I love you so much. There will be some more YouTubes going up and this will definitely be on YouTube. In fact, I might go take a real picture of this because I like it. It's fun to look at. All right, I love you with all of my heart. I don't know what I'm posting tonight, but I'll see you in the comments.